Hi guys, mambo vipi, mko fiti? Wagwan. So guys, listen, welcome and welcome back to the channel. In case you are new here, na kuomba make sure you subscribe so that you can get locked in this channel because we serve good vibes and good content. So guys, listen, if we were honest, sisi wote tungekuwa tu honest, we will agree that one of the things zenye zinasumbua watu town hapa Nairobi ni mambo ya rent. Mambo ya kutumia do, mambo ya kusave, mambo ya kununua vitu luxurious zenye hazitusaidii, living a standard life na unafaa uishi huku down, yani una force issues and stuff like that, okay? So guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. Dr.King'Ori is actually doing some really good job, guys. Najua, Dr.King'Ori is not only bringing celebrities kwa concert, kwa show yake, but also bringing some other people wenye maybe sio famous, but wako na a lot of knowledge about life. I'm not gonna lie to you. So guys, an example of that person is Dr. Zippy Okoth. Huyu madam mimi simjui kabisa, lakini ako na a lot of knowledge concerning mambo ya rent. Watu wenye wanahangaika kulipa rent, watu wenye wanahangaika kudishi, watu wenye wanahangaika kulipa school fees za watoi. Ako na very good strategy ya mse kama wewe mwenye unahangaika kubalance ndo yako, utapeleka wapi, 20% juu utapeleka wapi, rent, food, school fees, kuvaa pia. So anatusaidia kudistribute with valid reasons, okay? So guys, keep it locked. Let us react to this video real quick. By the way guys, everybody type W Dr.King'Ori hapo comment section because this guy huyu jamaa ana educate wase sana. So guys, let's get it. Tujue madam anasema aje.
If you can, and I believe that example was plausible because 200,000, right? The actual statement that we agreed on was with 200,000 you cannot even afford to live in Kilimani if you want to save.
No. You should not be able to afford.
You should not.
Yes, if you're thinking right with money, you should not be able to live with money.
Exactly. That's a powerful statement. Thinking right with money.
Okay.
Elaborate that. What is thinking right with money?
You know that people will live for the moment. Like it's not about investing or saving.
Okay.
Because I mean, if you get 200k, let's say your rent should not take more than 30% of your income.
The government has already taken 30%.
Yes. So your rent should not take more than 30%. So this 200, you're talking about 200 before tax, yeah? Because anyone getting 200k, that's already 30% tax, you know?
Yes.
So the person is left with 130.
140.
140 there.
Yes.
So this 140, so if you're supposed to take around, that person should not pay more than 40,000 on rent.
Should not pay more than 40,000.
Should not pay more than 40,000.
40,000. Where do you live with 40,000?
Many places.
Nyuko kwa kichaka.
I never lived in any place more than that. The highest I ever paid on rent was 22,000.
But 22,000, when nikisikia story yako ni 2013, 22,000.
No, even 20. I moved to my house in 2021. Yes.
The highest you ever paid was 20.
Yes.
I'm doing the math because okay, 22,000.
I know. Yes.
Hapo tunaongelea Mirema.
I once lived actually in Mirema before it got crowded. So I left Mirema in 2017.
Before the Nigerians.
Before the Nigerians. That time there were no high-rise buildings in Mirema and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so that time I think we were paying around 16, 18. Then I moved to Ngong, paid 18, 20. Then I think 22 before I moved out. The thing is, you have to just find what works within your means if you really want to save.
Okay, W.
If you because I mean, if you don't want to save, to be honest, you can even be earning 140 and you spend 80,000 on rent and you find a way to survive with the other 50.
Oh,
people have different priorities.
So I would say
140 minus 80 140 minus 60 80 sindio 80,000. Guys, listen, thinking well with money, that's the term yenye nimekwama nayo kwa kichwa. Thinking well with money, it's so broad. Like mimi na feel ni topic ingine big sana yenyewe wanafaa breakdown. That's my view. You feel me? I feel like that's a very like like a very solid point yenye inani breakdown ingine deadly sana. Thinking well with money. I think guys, one of the things that sahi watu wana face hapa Nairobi ni trying to do what a point, trying to prove a point, trying to prove why the fuck would you live to prove a point to your fellow human beings? Like una earn 60,000 Kenyan shillings. 60 hata ni mingi. Okay, listen guys, don't misquote me. You might be living an expensive house, you can afford, but unajifinyilia sana ndo afford kuilipa. Reason number 1 being, maybe hapo mali unakaa ukilipa hiyo hao, that space inakusaidia to generate ama to invest in something that will bring money later. Maybe because of safety, infrastructure, nini ingine, a conducive environment. You understand? Example, kama hii job ya YouTube. For you to do quality videos, you need a space yenye kitu ya kwanza, it's not noisy. Juu watu hapa mimi alinafanyia ni noisy already. You understand? But I apologize to you guys, I'm arranging myself well. Soon mtaniona kwa very nice setup. Aya. So, alafu kuna wengine apart from hao wenye wanaishi those places zenye wanalipa rent in hardship, ndio wa work hard ama ndio wa put in the work. Kuna wengine wenye sasa wanaishi to prove to friends and families that they are living well in Nairobi. Bro, what the fuck is wrong with your mind? Do you think your mind is functioning well? Miaka inasonga sana, miaka inakimbia sana, and for God's sake, man, you need to save, man. Kuishi mali ndio proof point.
Your philosophy of home ownership is inspired by fear. No. Because sababu ulisema, so no one should come and take it away.
Of course, that's one. It's not inspired by fear, it's inspired by the culture of saving and investment. Let me put it like that. Yeah, I grew up knowing that any money you get, any money you must save 30% for long term and 20% for short term.
20% for long term?
30% long term. That's how I've lived my life ever since.
That explains a lot. So in Amanisha, you've always lived on 50%
of my income.
How practical is that?
Accepting your situation and living within your means.
Okay.
But most people don't.
Kila mtu anasema living within your means.
Yes.
Living within your means.
Living within your means, knowing if I am earning 100,000, I only have 50.
Guys, listen. Let me say this, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you all. Living in line with your capability, like uko comfortable na how you are living and how you are like using your money, like aujifinyili, like you are comfortable giving out some amount of money to your landlord for rent. It's something that watu wengi wana tend to like force themselves. You understand? Mnajifinya hivi ndio tu upe landlord 20,000 a month, like ndio umpe hiyo 20, maybe hata unabaki na 2k. Hiyo 2k ndio unafaa ukule na ikusaidia kumanuva na ikusaidia kuvaa. I feel like some of you guys really try. Like wezi baki na 2k kwa mwezi. Na hiyo ndio unataka ukule, unataka utumie car transport, utumie kama food, utumie kama bro, like that's little. Living in line with your capability, that's a very valid point.
To spend. So if I want to spend more than 50,000, then I must have a side hustle or something like that. But this money that's coming, 50 must be saved. 30 into long term. Long term means a house, a car, land, Short term means emergency. You may need another chair. Short term, things like that. But the other 50, imagine there is every place you can live within any amount of money you have.
Sawa.
Yeah.
So now, let's design a typical lifestyle for someone who earns
100K.
For someone who earns 100K. Then to
guys,
and
I feel like wange design okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Watu wengi wenye wanapitia hii challenge ya kufake life, okay, it's not a challenge to them because wana prefer kujinyima ndio waishi fit ama waishi like they are just living currently, like at the moment. Wanaishi wao ajali like the near future, wanaishi at the moment. You understand? Hawa watu wengi wana earningi like ikienda sana 30,000. Ikienda sana 30,000. Ndio unapata wanaishi huko Mirema, mtu ameenda kuishi Kilimani analipa bed sitter 20,000 bro. Bed sitter 20,000? Hiyo ni crazy. 20,000 for bed sitter is fucking crazy. And Zippy, I feel like unajua example a person is earning 20,000 per month. Strategy ya Zippy ni you save 50%, then you use 50%, right? So, long term you save 30%, short term you save 20. Bro, what is 20% of 20,000? 20% of 20,000. 1, 2, 1, 2. 20%, 20 over 100 times 20,000. 4,000. Yes, we need 4,000, I guess. Yeah. Guys, 4,000. Una save 4,000 kwa 20,000. Una save. Hiyo ni long term. Hiyo ni short term. 20% in short term. Guys, hiyo hesabu ni right. 20 over 100 times 20,000. Yeah, ni 4K wewe, ni 4K. Acheni kuni confuse. Guys, ukitoa 40,000 umebaki na 16,000. 30% of 20,000. 30 over 100 times 20,000. Hiyo ni 6,000 plus 4,000. 6,000 ni long term, 20,000 ni short term. Aya. 6,000 plus 4,000. Hiyo ni 10,000, bro. You are saving half of your salary. Umebaki na 10K. 10K lipa bed sitako safi hapo ya dao 7. Seme 7 maximum. Sindio? Umebaki na dao 3. Dao 3 unafanya nini? Unapiga shopping ya hao. Alafu utakuwa unaendaje kazi? Okay, ni sawa umepiga shopping ya 3K ni shopping solid. Sindio? Uko na maunga kadhaa, uko na mamchele, uko na salad hapo, right? Aya. Umebaki na hakuna, bro. Unaendaje kazi? Unaendaje maraundi? Nguo nini, mafuta, vitu za kuosha choo, hizo vitu 30% I feel like ni crazy. No cap gang.
First of all, the next thing I'm interested in is your process for owning a house. And first of all, we define a house that you live in as an asset. But let's design a lifestyle for someone who earns 100K.
Someone who earns 100K. Let's start from and that is after tax, yeah?
Yes, after tax.
Take home. So for such a person, I'll say take 30,000 and save. Okay. So 30,000 you can save either on Sacco or Chama, whatever. And be aware if you're good in a good Chama. You know there are Chamas that are not good there. But so let's assume that it's a very stable kind of whatever. Or nowadays people like money market, which I don't really believe in. But just something more long term, you know.
So this you have 360K in a year.
Yes, that one you have 360K in a year. Which if you are saving in a Sacco, you can get a loan of 1M or 1.5.
Okay.
That's
a W. That's a loan.
Of course, you know me. But
that is not an investment.
No,
we will qualify that. So you're saving 30K.
Yeah, so you're saving 30K.
That's for long term.
Yeah, that's for long term.
Okay.
Then another 20K I save for short term. Short term means I can buy a gas cooker, I can buy sufurias, I can buy, you know, as I'm thinking of myself as a mother. Short term can mean even school fees, you know. Short term saving the 20%.
So you're not going past 240K on short term. Like in 1 year you have 240.
If I have so I have 240. I know I have 240 per year too. So meaning my children's school fees must fit within this 240.
So hapa hata uwezi weka ujaluo ya sofa hata hiyo kidogo.
So si utaamua kama watoto wataenda kwa academy yenye unalipa 20k per term or 30 ama 50k per term, wewe utaamua.
Okay.
Depending on how many children you have. So assume you have got 2 children. Yes. So you take them to a school, let's hope. Now get a school that they can be paying 70 then.
Okay.
Per year. Yeah. Si utakuwa ukitoa 70 that's 140. Utakuwa umebaki na, you know.
Sawa, umebaki na 50.
Umebaki na 50k.
Yes.
So that means get a house that you don't pay more than 15 or 20k.
What?
So let's
say
Alafu sasa,
guys, honestly speaking, you're telling me I'm earning 100,000 and I should live in a house I pay 15,000. God damn. What? 100,000? Bro, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. But it's valid because I'm saving. I can save until I buy my own land. 100,000 is crazy though. 100,000 for 15,000? Okay, I don't need... Amesema watoto wangapi wawili? Watoto wawili 70,000 each school fees is crazy. 70,000 school fees. I mean, I feel like 70 is a little bit like too much. Kwa hii economy ya Kasongo. Kini ni sawa. 15,000 though.
Uongeze transport
baki na 30k.
Yes. Yeah. Sasa hapa ndio transport. Sasa now one
and you've not eaten.
Yeah, ndio sasa ninafika hapo. So toa 10,000 ya transport. Toa 10,000 ya transport because I'm going to give you a final solution.
Hapa haupandi mood.
So umebaki na ngapi?
20k.
Yeah. So I'm assuming your family is a family of 4 people. Sindio? Yes. So a family of 4 people, 20,000. Let me say, if you really plan your budget very well, you can still eat meat 3 times a week. You get what I mean?
20k.
The other days, yeah, there's a lot of foods. Yes, eat meat 2 or 3 times a week. Bado kuna minji, bado kuna potato na cabbage stew.
So 20k is for
yes,
malnutrition.
Kuna githeri. Yes.
This is for malnutrition. Because what other name do we give it?
Yeah, so the thing is, if you budget well, we're talking about somebody who has got 100k. Wanna get?
Guys,
yes.
Listen, man.
So if you budget well,
guys, I feel like that's a really like mimi sijui sasa, lakini amesave. Unajua akiba yozi kama amesave, hiyo ndio mimi najaribu kuangalia 15,000 na 100k. I feel like at least naweza ishi kwa 2 bedrooms. Because the fact that niko na watoto wawili, hiyo ni instance ya example yake. Then watoto yataka na bedroom yao moja, mimi niko na bedroom. 2 bedrooms ya around 18k, 20k. You see difference kubwa, 15 to 25k. It's not a big difference. But then guys, nitafikisha hapa hii video guys, but if you wanna like know more about mambo ya kusave na nini, kimbia hapo kwa Dr.King'Ori. Huyu madam anaitwa Dr. Zippy Okoth. Dope content. I really have to react to it, okay? So guys, a point of concern yangu ilikuwa tu hapo mali nimereactia mambo ya kusave budget ya 100k, venye wase wanajifinya ndio waishi fiti and stuff like that. But okay, yo sikuishi fiti. Kama unajifinya hiyo sikuishi fiti. But then guys, if you want to watch that episode, kimbia hapo kwa Dr.King'Ori, utaipata hapo. So guys, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that like button, and make sure you leave your comment hapo chini. What do you feel about budgeting and like living on a budget? Wewe unaweza jipangaje na hiyo? So hebu niambieni hapo chini by the way. Wewe unaweza jipangaje na hiyo 100k? Tell me hapo comment section. Until next time, nawapenda sana guys. Peace out.